I remember the first time that you told me that relationships are there as a catalyst for personal growth, and I think I probably cried. It's like so unromantic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Um, but I think it's true. I have now come to that shared understanding as well.
Okay, so on that basis, then I think we should share a quote that I love. I'm sure I've shared with you a few times. I've certainly saved it and posted it a few times. It's a quote of Eckhart Tolle's, and it goes like this: If I accept the fact that my relationship, if I accept the fact that my relationships are here to make me conscious instead of happy, then my relationships become a wonderful self mastery tool that keeps realigning me with my higher purpose for living.
Mm.
And I think that that is a really powerful quote because, as you just alluded to, it kind of flies in the face of what most of us, at least at some point, consider the point of relationships to be, wouldn't you say?
Mm. I think the common misconception really is that the other person is supposed to make you happy,
Hmm.
and that's not the case, certainly not the case with us. But
I
I think
enjoy sharing
I
happiness with you. How
no,
about
exactly, and that's exactly it, isn't it? But it has to come from within. You can't be
that? Yeah,
waiting for somebody else to make you happy. But
no.
I think it's not what we're fed by Hollywood, by TV shows, by pop songs. Everything has this very romanticized version of love. Like even Valentine's Day, obviously you've sent me these lovely flowers, but we had
Guilty.
quite a lot going on Valentine's Day as well. It wasn't a day of um well, it certainly wasn't a very romantic day for us. Or I think many people, but that's that there's this standard that it feels like everyone has to adhere to and every relationship has to adhere to. And I think that actually that's misleading, and the real richness and quality of a relationship comes after that has passed, really.
Yeah, well said. Yes. So I think what I'd like to do is just talk about how we've embraced this. Sort of obviously have to be certainly vulnerable to an extent and share why and how. And then this isn't a preachy thing, but like I do think that we're quite a good example of how this attitude or this outlook or this recognition or understanding can improve the quality of your life, can make your relationships better. And then
Mm,
the paradox, as with all things, is like the more you accept this, the truth of it, then the things that you want, that the closeness, the intimacy, etc., kind of come, but as a result of the work. And I'm not sure the work's the right words, but we'll stick with it. But do you know what I mean? Like embracing that a relationship is going to push some buttons, and that's not a bad thing, which is what we spoke about last week.
well, I think that you can obviously do a lot of work on yourself and a lot of self development and really look into how you are and what you do and why you do the things that you do. But I think that when you're in a relationship, it kind of like dousing it in rocket fuel.
Oh yeah.
It's a much quicker, faster route to discovering the bits of you that you probably don't want to look at.
Yes, absolutely right.